And I'm so sorry for that.
Oh, you don't have to be sorry, okay? If I wasn't being stupid, I wouldn't have gone to complain to Kelechi. It's okay.
But was there anything I was doing, anything at all that you didn't like?
See, it's not about you, okay? The truth of the matter is I have been going through a lot lately. So it's been really difficult for me.
Baby, I'm so sorry you're going through all that. But you know you can always count on me.
Come here.
Hey Zogo, you know we can never thank you enough for all that you have done for us. But my sister and I cannot and will not suffocate you because you're a good man. So we have decided that first thing in the morning we will leave here.
No, no. Where you want to go now when I don't make arrangement for
look, your mother and your sister deserve peace of mind, and so do you. Okay, so you've done too much already. We will just figure out how to survive from here.
Who go call leave for the place where I don't pay for? They say now 2 years. I don't pay for 1 year. They hustle to complete the rest.
You mean you got a place for us?
Yes, now.
God will continue to bless you, my in-law. Oh my God, you're a God sent. Thank you for giving me a new life. I'm so happy.
It's okay. Don't mention. I know say my mama and sister they give you na wahala. Just give me small time. Make I complete the money so that you now go jeje move enter that place. Eh?
Thank you.
Why? Why are you doing all this for my sister and I? Why?
It's because of you. You know, because of you, everything for you. I can do anything for you. I want to make you happy. Give me small time. Let me complete the money so that you go enter. You no go understand. Person when no dey inside love no go understand. Yes. Let me know where I dey. Eh? I know how you dey do me. Don't worry. By the time I finish with them, then I go carry you. You go enter there.
Thank you. Thank you.
No one would say I didn't offer you a seat.
Kelechi told me you had a fight with him.
Yeah. Do you have any problem with that?
No, not really, no.
Kennedy, you have never liked me. And I know you would want it more than anything in the world for Kelechi and I to separate.
That is what you think?
It's obvious. Now, having made my point, why exactly are you here? Yeah? Who is he? He's Kelechi's friend.
Oh, really? Rose, when I said you should try another man, I didn't ask you to go for something not different from what you already have. Ah! I'm off to see Williams. Check up on you later.
Mama, wait. Now I beg you. Look, you use your church mind now. This is my offer, no. Anybody can be offered.
Ezugo. So because of these girls, you're now wishing me dead, so that you and your sister could be orphans.
No, God forbid, no.
You know what?
It's okay. We'll find a way. Let's just go because there's no way we can keep staying here knowing that your mother and your sister are not at peace with you.
Yes.
Let's just go.
No. Mama, wait, Mama, wait. Let me stop this thing now. Not be like this now.
All right, bro. I think I found her. I'll call you later, okay?
Hey, Mama, Let them be.
It's either these girls leave and we stay, or we leave and they stay. Let's go.
You don't want them to go, ma, let's go. Let's go. If you don't want them to leave, we'll leave. Stop here.
Good day, everyone. Seems like I came at a very bad time.
So what are you doing here now? Why are you here?
Can I talk to you for a second? I asked you for your phone number, you refused. It's been difficult locating you. Anyway, I promised you an apartment. You have the keys to your new apartment. And here's the address. It's a small place, but comfortable.
Wait, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
I'll let you know when I get to the job I promised you, alright?
What? Jesus Christ. You got us an apartment.
No, it can't be. Return back the apartment. Return back the apartment. You're staying here.
Give me. Sister, who's this?
They are not staying here.
Let's go.
Excuse me. Where's Williams?
You see, I used to have doubts that you are not an overgrown baby porcupine.
Meaning?
Meaning you just cleared my doubts.
Are you trying to insult me here?
You asked me a question.
Of course I did, and you should have given me an answer.
And I was coming to that! Now you listen. Until you shed your quill and relate to people, manner you won't hurt them, you remain a baby porcupine to me. Hey! If you try that, if your hand touches me, I won't hesitate to tear you to pieces.
So, what were you saying on the phone?
Hey, instead of to give me water or tell me welcome, something to drink, you were asking questions.
What were you saying on the phone?
I said I was in Rose's house when you called.
Yeah. So, what happened?
Wait a minute. Did you give her the impression that I hate her so much?
No. Maybe that's what she thinks. So is Rose still angry with me?
No. I tried to convince her that she should not be angry with your kind gesture towards less privileged. To cut the story short, she has forgiven you.
Really?
Like seriously.
Then this is good. You're the man.
I'm thinking of something.
What?
Did you remember the girl I told you was staring at you inside her car the day we were going to Enos?
Yeah. The day we found out and had packed out.
Exactly.
What about the girl?
I saw her in Rose's house. They seem to be best of friends.
Ebube.
Oh, you know her name?
That girl never liked me. She never did. Come on.
Give me something to drink. Give me something to drink. Hello, the house.
I still don't understand.
What is the problem?
Where have you found a man who will do all of this? Just take a look at this place, and then he will do it without any ulterior motive.
Are you trying to say that the guy has
But sister,
does he want to marry you? Is he in love with you?
Your brain just started working. That is the point. He has ulterior motive. So this house is not for free.
Sister, you know you don't have any choice.
They never do anything for anyone for free in this country.
Do we have a choice? We don't have a choice. This house is fine.
I don't do everything I fit to do. I don't talk everything I fit to talk. But she know the see, they no grief for me. Upon say I love it.
Hey, something that happened. Mama, something that happened. You see what you would have caused. You see what you two of you don't cause for me. They said a bed that trendy is better than the no. Even the one where they had, when I don't make a fly away before I go compare it to the ones where they inside the bush. You got to make a fly away. See what you have.
Mama, beg, I did inside.
You see my life? Let it go. Okay. Hey, nothing that happened. Something that happened. Nothing that happened. Hey. Oh. Hey. No problem.
I don't do everything I fit to do. I don't talk everything I fit to talk. But she know the see.
Please. Just get me the strongest drink you have in this house to calm my nerves. I'm really pissed. Stop staring at me and get me the strongest drink you have in this house to calm my nerves.
Are you going to tell me what's going on?
It's been so annoying. In fact, I have a terrible day today.
You want to talk about it?
One of Williams's boys insulted. I still can't reach William on the phone to make him sack that idiot. It's so annoying.
It's something we both have in common. Annoying partners.
No. Williams is going to pay with something very expensive. You will see. Please, just get me something to drink.
Kelechi sent an apology.
That's funny.
How?
Empty apologies carry no weight. Please, just get me something to drink.
Please. Okay.
I fit to do. I don't talk everything I fit to talk.
Where is my brother?
He left the shop. I don't even know where he went to.
Really?
Yes. Please, what's going on? He came here this morning looking like a shadow of his own self.
My sister, whatever my brother is going through right now, he brought it upon himself.
Don't talk like that. It's not he needs our love and support the most.
He does not need our love and support. The only one he does appreciate right now is the ones from those Calabar girls. He has been spending on them and now they've left him for a richer guy. He wants to kill himself.
She followed another man?
Right there in our presence, they followed another guy. And my brother could not do anything. The thing is that he doesn't even want to understand the fact that they don't value him. They don't like him. They don't love him.
He's still thinking about her.
Do you know the worst of it all? Instead of him to see the girl as an opportunist, he blames my mother and I for making them to leave. Imagine. The Calabao. Okay,
Wow.
Those Calabar girls just carry mumu wahala come from their place.
Yeah, let's go. I was about to call you to come and pay up the remaining balance for the shop rent.
Sorry, something happened. I said make I come let you know first. Make I come tell you and explain everything to you.
What happened?
Yeah, that house, I don't want them again. Even the agent fee. I want my money back.
Ezugo, I've had a very bad day today, and I wouldn't want to transfer the aggression to you.
Now I am going to explain something to you, and I will do that just once. And next time you come here to ask me stupid questions concerning it, you will not like where you will find yourself.
No verse. I beg you, explain and well.
Okay. Listen very carefully. That 30,000 naira you paid is not refundable. Okay. Then as for the house rent, well, the owner of the house lives in Cameroon, and I don't think I have access to his bank details, so I can't refund you.
Bros, I don't understand what you talk of.
As you go, you have to complete the house rent and live there, or you forget anything about the house and the money. If fear allows you to ask me one silly question again, I will blow your face.
Well, bros, nobody say I won't ask question, but...
By the way, did you come with the balance of the shop rent? You have it here? Huh? You have the balance here? You don't. If I come there to collect it myself, you won't like what will happen to you. Is that understood? Now leave my office. Do you want to die? I said leave my office!
No.
If I give you this blow now, I'm not going to tell you.
Wow. Nice one, my friend. Nice one. I know you have a good heart, but I've been trying to... You see, what you did for those girls is amazing, but I've been trying to lay my hands on why you actually did it.
You should try a little bit of philanthropy sometimes. The world needs it.
Yeah, you're right. But you know what? I know you have eyes on those girls.
Are you alright? No, seriously, what am I supposed to do with these crappy girls?
And what would a very, very young one like you do with girls?
Crappy ones? Come on. Can you manage to think outside the box? Can you?
Then give me reason to do so.
Let's get out of this place.
I know you too well.
Let's get out.
I know you too well.
Yes.
Is there anything the matter?
No.
Is it about the pressure you talked about before now?
No.
What's going on?
I just want to be left alone.
I don't understand. You want me to leave?
Not really. Omalicha, I want us to end this relationship.
Really?
See, I'm done pretending. Can you feel anything about this relationship?
Kennedy, I feel things. And I've been trying real hard to turn them around for the better. But you keep giving me this distant attitude. The spark we used to feel is not there anymore.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. See, it's over between us. Let's just stop pretending.
Thank you. Thank you very much for making me believe in love again. It's just so unfortunate I fell in love with the wrong guy. But you know what? I won't give you the satisfaction of seeing my tears.
Just like that. Hey! Thank you.
Brother Zugo, you cannot continue like this. Oh, come and join us, let's eat. Bikonu. Why are you doing this to yourself?
See, what I will not tolerate is not eating my food because of what another woman has done. Come and eat this food.
Mama, you're being harsh to him.
Shut up! When I insisted that he should send those Calabar girls away, did he realize I was doing it for him? Eh? Who would imagine that the girl he gave his heart has a rich boyfriend? Come and eat this food.
Mama, it's okay now. Why are you making things worse? Eh? Brother, please, come and eat, okay? You cannot continue like this. Bikon, look at what you're doing to yourself because of those Anonkita girls. Eh?
If you like, come and eat. If you don't like, me, I'm hungry, I'm eating the food. Just be there. You eat the food, stop begging him. Stop asking him to come and eat. Eat the food.
I understand, though. Oh. Brother, please now. Please now, stop thinking. Come now, let's eat together now. Bikon.
I don't do everything I fit to do. I don't talk everything I fit to talk.
It's good. I know you have every right to be upset with us. That's why I've come to discuss something with you.
What be that? Shabi una not take everything we una want.
It's good. The situation in your house left us with no other option than to leave now. See, my sister has been sick. She's been crying and she refused to eat food since she left your house.
Are you serious?
Yes, I pray she doesn't die.
She not go die. You go for this.
Ezugo, Mr. Ba was here. He said you should call him as soon as he comes to the shop. That he wants 2 bags of
Are you ridiculous? Can't you see I'm busy talking with somebody? You carry your own wahala nana. Go add to my own. What is your problem? I better go.
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, Ezugo, I've come to discuss personal things with you. I know you love my sister dearly.
Aye, even the rice and beans, the carton, everything where they for this shop go bear me witness.
I know my sister loves it too.
Aye, you sure?
Yes.
And the open hammer tell you say she love me.
I know my sister loves it, just that her pride will not let her accept it. And her love, even when she sleeps, sometimes she'll forget herself and wake up and shout Ezugo.
Hey, you mean I'm...
Yes.
And I'm going to lose hope, say maybe another man don't carry her.
Ezugo, there comes a time when somebody realizes what they want in life. If you know you love my sister and you want to marry her, boss, no slack, you better come and look for her. Go for what you want. See, I know right now that my sister wants you, and when you come, my sister will just jump and grab you. She will accept you. But now I'll give you my house address. Number 5, Bodak Avenue.
Hey, go.
Look for pen and write.
Pen, bring pen.
Hurry up, bring pen.
Don't worry.
You must marry my sister.
Rose, I just want you to understand that you are certainly not in competition with any other woman. I want you to know that I can do anything within my power for you.
And I also want you to know that I am aware that you paid for an apartment for another girl.
Come on, sweetheart. I thought we have discussed this issue.
No, we've not. Kelechi, you lied to me. You told me you had no money and I believed you. And you stabbed me in the back by paying for an apartment for another girl? What does she offer you that I don't?
Come on. She has nothing to offer me. I love you. And that's all that matters.
Really?
Yeah.
If it's not within your power to buy me a car, but it is within your power to pay for that. You know, I am beginning to wonder how many more girls out there are beneficiaries of...
Rose, we have this beautiful thing going on between us. It will be very unfair for you to allow undue external influences to destroy what we have built together.
Undue external influences?
Yeah.
I need to know what you meant by undue external influences. You think I don't have my own words and thoughts? You think someone is pushing me around? Is that it?
Yes. Yes, that's it. Your friend doesn't like me. She spies on me and then disinforms you. It's very hard that you stand on the things she tells you about me, and then you don't understand.
Hey, hold on a minute. Are you accusing me of sending my friend Ebube to spy on you? Kelechi, I thought you came here to make amends.
Of course.
But I have seen you actually came to accuse me of sending my friend to spy on you. You know what? When you're done staying, that's the door.
My Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, Mama, Kuyare zero. Now you are love for my Calabar. Calabar things sweet, Mama, Emi Ema. Now you are love, my Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, Mama.
Rose. Rose. Standing by. Rose.
Hello? Hi. I don't believe the number. Hello? Hello? Sorry.
This thing you're doing is not nice.
Now who can you make you come put your mouth for this one now? When I concern you. I don't see so small, don't they give yourself power for this shop? See, time don't reach when I go sack you so that you go do that first sex game for somewhere else. You know mad?
Why will you always threaten me with sack? Do you think I can find job elsewhere? I will always tell you the truth, whether you like it or not.
You dey talk to somebody? Let me they talk to.
I'm talking to you now.
Let me they talk to like that. You smoke anything?
If you want to sack me now. Sack me. I'm even tired of all these things. I'm tired of patching your life. No matter get breaks your heart.
Is everything okay?
I'll talk to you later.
Come. Who be that guy? Every time this guy go enter here, come out. Tomato, you no buy. Rice, beans, you no buy. Nothing. By the way, what thing be that way you give him?
He's my friend. And what I gave to him is personal.
Personal?
Yes, it's personal.
For my shop. Personally. Personally. For my shop. Personal. Okay.
You had a fight with your stingy lover boy, yeah?
He thinks he's smart.
Not really. He thinks you're a dummy.
He also thinks you're a bad influence on me. He said you spy on him and disinform me.
And now that's something I'm not gonna take from that two-bit piece of shit. What does he think he is? So he thinks I will leave my engagements just to follow him around? You shouldn't think I'm gonna tolerate him like you do. What rubbish is this?
Please, it's enough.
Come on, don't tell me it's enough, Rose, please. Don't you tell me it's enough. You're the one giving him the impression that he can do anything to any girl and get away with it. I, Ebube, I'm not going to tolerate that.
Please, I beg you, I've had enough already. Please, it's enough.
Your boyfriend is going to get what he's asking for, and I'll make sure I give it to him.
I don't talk everything, I fit to talk. But she know the sea, they know no grief for me. Upon say I love him so badly.
Seems like someone is having sorts of sweet memories. Yes. You've been smiling to yourself. I'm waiting.
What exactly are you waiting for?
Sister, it's long last you smiled like this. And I can't wait to hear what made you to smile.
It's okay for you to tell me that I've been walking around with a permanent frown on my face as a makeup. You know, I've been thinking about Kelechi. You know, I think it's different.
How do you mean?
Made your honor. He's all sweet and nice, caring. Yes, he's never asked me to meet him somewhere or the other for anything, you know.
I think it's just like...
I just think it's because he thinks you're crappy.
What? What is that?
Yes. Kelechi is just like every other man out there. He has not asked you to sleep with him because he thinks we are both crappy. Sister, I heard him tell his friend that we are both crappy.
I don't do everything I fit to do. I don't talk everything I fit to talk. But she know the sea, they know no grief for me. Upon say I love you.
Kelechi, don't tell me you called me here because of Rose.
Yeah, I did. See, I don't know why it's been difficult for her to understand that.
Oh, what Rose is doing, what the average girl would do in a situation like this. God, relax, chill. What's your problem?
My problem is that I love Rose so much that what she's doing right now is hurting me. Just because I got a cheap apartment for those girls. And see, I'm thinking, if ejecting those girls from that house is going to make her understand that I love her more than she can ever imagine, I'm going to do it.
Okay, try it. Try it and see if God will not punish you severely. You know those girls are orphans.
Yeah?
And remember, you promised her to get her a very good job.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. If you don't want God to punish you and your entire generation, then don't fail. Give that girl a good job.
I got them a cheap apartment and it's causing a whole lot of problems, and you are talking about getting her a job. What about Rose? What do you think she's going to feel about it?
What's going to tell her? No, tell me. Are you going to tell Rose? Are you going to tell her? Who's going to tell her you got to get a good job? Who?
What is going on here?
I bring flour for you.
Flour?
Yes.
For what?
Don't tell me no say na flour people they use show love. If I say they don't teach you everything for university. Now to show you say my love na flour for you.
Izugo, but this
original flour. Authentic flour. Now to show you say my love for you na flour. I don't say you like that. The flour says fine.
Hey, Izugo.
Make I carry am come inside.
Make the flour there. I could take my apple put them inside, don't worry.
Why? You know, we're not going to talk inside.
Yeah, for like make we talk inside. It's just that I'm going out. You go feel me later.
You don't come out now? Okay, make me go inside. Find me water, make I drink.
You won't drink water? Okay. I can bring water for you.
Okay. I feel like say she don't like this flower. But the flower is fine. The next time I will bring the one way bigger than this one. Brother, the flower don't even make them laugh. I bring the one way bigger than this one. So like she will laugh more. But then I will laugh and join her inside.
Nana, my brother Zugo is a confused man right now. Okay? So I wouldn't want you to take anything he says to you to heart. You remember, you were the one that said we need to show him love and support. So please, I am begging you, Nana. This is the time you need to show him much love and support.
There's no problem, it's alright.
The truth still remains that I am so worried about him.
I'm more worried than you. I don't think you can even be able to buy any more goods here. There is no money again.
Wait. You mean if they call off the ASU strike, I will not be able to go back to school?
That's not what I'm saying, Shao. Somebody has offered to make me a big distributor. And I've already signed the contract.
Oh, distributor. So
Brother,
that's the
welcome.
reason why if I talk these days, you go talk too. Eh? Nowadays, Abi.
You should have asked before you...
Get out, or get out from my shop. Move, come out from my shop. You know they hear me? Get out from my shop. Distributor nonsense.
Please, no.
I can't move with this kind of dog. Come.
Brother, that was not nice now, eh? You're not supposed to chase her away like that now.
You the way make I chase you away. Rubbish. You stay in my shop and become big distributor. Nonsense. You want to be distributor for my shop, Abi? Come. This guy don't drop money when they sell.
Zugo, what are you doing here?
You see, I understand say you still love me. And they know say me too. I love you well. In fact, if you know the kind of love I get for you, in fact, I don't fit explain how I take love you. And
Yeah, good morning. Take this card. Call the man. Tell him I sent you. He has a very good job for you.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Call him this morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll call him this morning. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jesus.
I still need talk.
Zugo, please, can we do this some other time?
You know the other time where I come, where I carry flower come, we be say you they come out. We don't really get time to talk. I say make I come, make we finalize the talk.
I have this very important call to make. Please.
No problem now. Let's go inside. When you finish the call, then
we'll go. It is still very early in the morning. I need to have breakfast and I need to make this very important call. Please, I don't need any form of distraction, okay?
So?
I'll call you later. Please just go. Thank you.
I fit to do. I don't talk everything. I fit to talk. But she know the see. They know no grief for me. Upon say I love him so badly. My Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, mama, kuyare zero. Now you I love my Calabar.
Sister, I heard your voice and you weren't sounding friendly. Who was that?
Ezugo was here and Kelechi as well.
Sister, who were you talking to before you came in?
Ezugo.
Sister Kelechi saw Ezugo here. And he wasn't jealous.
Is Kelechi supposed to be jealous of Ezugo?
I am suspicious of his intentions.
Wait, remind me again. Why am I standing here explaining myself to you? My friend Dakakiso? I know for sure that Ezugo means well, sister.
I don't talk everything. I fit to talk. But she know the see. They know no grief for me. Upon say I love him so badly. My Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, mama, kuyare zero. Now you I love.
Sir, you sent for me.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you stupid?
Sir?
Oh, you heard me right. How dare you insult her?
Me?
What are you trying to show me? Your stupidity? Huh?
Sir, it's not as if I insulted her.
Come on, shut up, you fool. You look me in the face and call me all sorts of names. Honey, I demand you sack this idiot here.
Is that what you want?
That's all. I have to go now.
Sir, please, just listen to one side of the story. Shut up.
She's lying. She's just lying on me.
Shut up and listen to me. I don't ever want to see that girl in this office again. Oh, yes, you heard me. The next time I see this girl in this office, consider yourself sacked. Get out.
Yes, sir.
Imagine. Just because I gave her the opportunity of being one of my girlfriends. She now wants to control my business and my life. Scallywag.
Hey! You know, see, my dear, I have just been offered employment. Guess what? The most interesting part. Oh my God! Nobody asked me for a dime, and neither did anybody ask to sleep with me. And do you know what? Kelechi did the magic. He just called me. He said I should come meet this guy, and I met the guy. The guy interviewed me, and the next thing he said I was good for the job, and then they gave me an employment.
Sister, hold on. I hope it's not a cleaner job or some kind of receptionist job.
Ini, receptionist and cleaner jobs are still jobs people should be proud of. Let me break your heart. Yours truly is now a manager trainee. Woo! I'm telling you, honestly, what is that? I'm not a manager. I'm not a manager. Sister, let's celebrate.
Kelechi.
Now that he has sacked me, I think it's high time I told him how I really feel about him. Will he accept me? What if he tones me down? Will I be able to face the shame? Well, there is no harm in trial. Let me just try my luck.
Brother Zugo, you're not happy. Mama is not happy. It's affecting me seriously.
Peace, I have told you and Mama, not to worry me. Allow me to stop disturbing me. Allow me to be myself. I want to think. Huh?
Brother, but you know it's not our fault that it didn't work out between you and Eno. You know that now.
Hey, shut up! How can you tell me? No, be your fault. How can you tell me that? If you and Mama don't package your quarrel, put on one side, in our sister for go, they forgot about from here. They tell me it's not your fault.
Okay, fine, brother. Listen, I'm so sorry about that. Okay, but whatever we did was to protect you. Since you said you want to get married, I advise you get married to my friend Nena. You know her now. She's such a nice girl,
Nena.
a very good girl. Yes,
Nena.
now.
You the grace. What you concern me concern marriage with Nena? Nena no go school and I no love her. Therefore no talk about. Besides, I don't second.
Oh, you did what? Ah, brother, that was not nice now. That was not nice. Why would you sack her? That's nice girl. Hey, I'm sure it's those Calabar girls, those Anonkita girls that is putting confusion on your head. Because you're not supposed to sack that girl, brother. She's too nice.
Hey, stop disturbing me. I've told you. I want to think. I want to think of my life. I want to be alone. Don't they worry me. Don't they disturb me.
But you're not supposed to sack her now.
You know they here? Stop disturbing me. You know they here? Don't touch me again, no. No problem. If I get, I go let you know. No wahala. Hi. As you go. Welcome, CJ. Peace. I did do something.
What is it?
I don't know. If I say I love and not the way I take love her. Bad.
Brother Zugo, you already know the truth now. The worst thing that can happen to a man is to marry a woman that just tolerates him.
But I don't nearly make her love me. Before you and Mama carry on a wahala, come pursue them, come out from house. And finally, that mugu, more that money misroad, can't spoil everything. Finally.
Brother, stop sounding like this. It's obvious Eno is not in love with you. And left for me, I would advise you to forget everything about her and move on with your life. See 5 chicks for Iboland. What did they go find for Calabar?
But I love her. This It's alright. I go make sure say I collect and back from that money Miss Road.
Even if you collect and back, what do you want to take and do?
I go show that guy say money no be everything. Say my sense passing money.
See, small love, one screen love like this, one pet, and it does not have for you. She's not in love with you.
How you take now? She tell you.
It's obvious now. It's obvious she's not in love with you.
It's just that mugu where money Miss Road come scatter everything for her. The girl come the misbehave again.
Auntie, my mother not like this oil. See, they water.
You the craze. Now your mama they produce the oil. Can you think about that?
The one I don't want to buy again by force.
Come on, this before I go come out from here.
Brother, I carry these things. They go. Which one say you don't like her? Don't go.
You see that?
Brother, leave her. Brother, beg.
Shut the banter.
Can you repeat what you have just said?
I said Kelechi has provided that same girl pay the house rent a very good job.
Kennedy, are you sure about this?
Are you asking me? When I told you he paid the house rent, you didn't believe me, right?
Who is this girl? I said, who is this girl?
And what do you want to do with the girl? Is the girl your problem? Or Kelechi?
She is taking over my man and you're here telling me that she's not the issue? What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is how many women are you ready to fight just to keep Kelechi?
What?
Yes. You have failed to realize that you have just been a number among his numerous girlfriends.
Kennedy, tell me you're joking.
So you think I don't have things doing? I came here to give you jokes. Am I now a comedian? Ask me questions. You think I don't have anything doing? I just came here to give you jokes. I'm not a comedian.
I don't do everything I fit to do. I don't talk everything I fit to
Brother Zugo, I was thinking...
Hey, I'm busy, please.
Brother, we have to plan on how we can just...
Hey, please. Respect yourself. Me and you no be mates. When I say leave me alone, leave me alone. Just pack, come out, go one side, stay.
What do you want?
My name is Sistu from William Consign Nigeria Limited. From the look of things, this place belongs to one Mr. Ezegu Okoro. Please, where is he? He's one of our new distributor.
Distributor? What is that your name again?
Sistus.
That is where your problem lies. 6 and 2. You know the name that suits you most? 419. That is who you are.
I don't know if you get me right. I've not come here to dupe anybody. The purpose of my visit is...
Purpose Bukwagi there. Who tell you say I be distributor? I be they send you. You don't look for person where you go do.
I think they, but I'm looking for Ezegu Okoro.
Now me be Ezegu Okoro and I not be distributor. Like I tell you before, if you don't come out, it will happen for your body. It won't make it begin happen.
What?
Ole! Come!
Rubbish! OBT. So they do 419, they will come and down.
Nonsense. Let's go to rest. You carry your wahala.
Brother, that's the way
Hey! You won't make a shot only.
Rose, you need to calm down, hear me out.
Calm down. You want me to calm down?
Yes.
You know what? You and Kelechi, both of you are up to something I really can't lay my hands on. Kennedy, you have always hated me. You have never wanted I and Kelechi to date, and now you are here playing on nice by telling me that he's cheating on me? What is going on? What the hell do you want from me?
Rose, I want you.
You want me? This is really getting interested. Kennedy, you opened your mouth to say you want me.
Rose, I have always wanted you right from the first day we saw you.
Get out. Get out.
I was with Kelechi the day we met you. I I was actually the person who pointed you out to him. Told him I found my wife. He agreed with me and told me you were gorgeous. I told him I was ready to do anything to have you.
Why are you telling me this?
I am telling you this because I don't go back on my promises. It has taken my willpower to see your relationship with Kelechi. But I can't bear it anymore. I can't bear it anymore and see you go through heartbreak.
Kennedy, who is this girl and where does she live?
How are you?
Fine, sir.
So, are you done with the inspection of the new distributors?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Did you check the distributor at Agric Road?
Yes, I went there, sir. But the man I saw there, in fact, the man almost fought me. I don't know why short men have short fuse.
The man you saw, the distributor at Agric Road is not a man, okay? It's a young lady named Inina.
No, the name on the file is Ezegokoro.
How do you mean? There must be a mistake somewhere. Say, get me the file.
Why are you here?
Rosa, try to make you understand that you are the only woman in my life. Rosa, I love you so much that...
Did you get a job for your new girlfriend?
What?
Please, answer my question.
Alright, I don't know how you got to know about this, but it's not what you think.
What do you take me for?
Rose, don't just start. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. I just promised to help someone out, and that's exactly what I did. No strings attached.
Get out.
Stop this. Stop this.
Don't tell me to stop. You have no right to tell me when to start and when to stop. Can you just take a good look at yourself? Look at yourself. After roaming around with all the girls in this town, you have the guts to come and tell me it's not what I think? What do you think I'm thinking?
Rose, please.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Yes, Nena. I demand to know where she is.
Nena traveled.
Hey. I wasn't talking to you, okay? I was asking him. Oh, you don't want to say anything? Eh? Don't think I don't know what you've done. But let me tell you something. I will never allow this to happen.
Hey, something will happen now. See, I don't see you, the worker they come. Eh? What do you smoke?
Hey, forget! You will never get away with this, I'm telling you. Oh, I see. I gave Nena a form to fill so that she could become our distributor. At the end of the day, you took the form and wrote your name on it, thinking I would not...
Hey, bro, hold it there. I don't ask you before. What do you smoke when they don't see? You don't want to talk. You want making Nena distributor when she don't get penny? Nena,
and why do you think this is all about money? Who told you? I'm asking you. Who told you? Anyway, everything stops at my table, and I have the power to decide who gets what. Yes. And you listen. Don't think I will allow you to reap where I've already sowed. I will never. I've told you. You'll see.
But for this Rugu, did you by any way take away Nena's business opportunity?
Yeah?
Did you do that?
ask me.
I won't know whether you do am now. Did you do it? Hey, brother.
Why are you following me? What?
Are you serious about what you said in there?
I mean every word I said there. Yes. See, if you know how I can get to Inena, I mean if you have a number, please give it to me so I can get to her, please.
Yes, I have her number, but the problem is her number has been saying switched off. I've tried severally, but it's not going through. You can have it. This is her number.
Okay.
080. Okay,
wait. You said? 0
Take the 0.
0803466. Thank you very much.
Okay, no
so if I
problem.
call her with this one, I will
Definitely.
get... Thank you.
But just
Thank
try,
you.
because I've been trying.
That reminds me. Please tell that short man that the evil that men do lives with them. Yes. Inena was a sales girl just like you, and I'm sure he snatched the opportunity from her and sacked her.
Hey, shut up! Enough of all this rubbish. I won't stand here and watch you talk about my other brother in that manner. I'm not a sales girl. I'm his biological sister. Excuse me. Brother Zugo, we need to find Nena.
Why?
It's obvious that man is not lying now.
How you take no?
Okay, fine. Do you remember what she was telling me the day you sacked her?
Yes, that somebody wants to make her a distributor.
Yes. Okay. How did your name appear on the company's list of distributors instead of hers? And why is that man angry because your name appeared instead of hers? Check your name.
Hey! Ezugo, you don't fuck up. Not true. Hey! Ezugo! We must find out.
We have to.
Eh?
Hi.
Oh yeah, go now. Begin go now.
Go where? Say that day I was telling you and you...
Begin go look for her now. You can go to report to her, go to police station. Maybe declare her wanted.
Will you dash me money?
Mama, who you the hero? Now you are love for my Calabar. Calabar is sweet.
You are still here. I told you to dress up so we can go out together. Eh?
But Auntie, I don't know how. I don't want to go out.
Nena, ever since you came here, you have been like this. I don't know what could be responsible for all this. Eh? But my dear, I tell you, if it's a man, no man really worth dying for. Cheer up.
Auntie, it's not what you think. Trust me, I'll be fine.
You'll be fine?
Yes.
But not the way you're going about it. Eh? Ever since you have never even received a call, nor even make a phone call to anybody. By the way, where is your phone?
It's in my bag.
In your bag? You mean you switched up your phone and kept it in your bag? Nena. If I didn't know you too well, that you will not involve yourself in anything terrible, I would have been very worried. Nena, what is all this? Eh?
Auntie, but you know I don't do terrible things.
I know you don't do terrible things. My dear, please. All I want from you is just to live your life to the fullness. Eh? Before you die for nothing. Just get up now and dress up so we can go out together. Please.
Auntie, I don't even have good clothes.
If that is an excuse for you not to go out with me, consider it a flop. This one you're putting on is perfectly okay. You can wear this. Okay? Come on, my girl. My girl. That's my girl. This girl.
Hey, excuse me. I look for Nena where they live here.
Nena is out of town.
Mban, it's a lie.
What? I just told you that she's out of town. You're accusing me. Waiting every that kind of one.
No verse. I'm not talking say you they lie. I try to cast and bind the travel so that she go come back.
It's okay.
Well, do you know where she go and when she dey come back?
She didn't say. I have to go now.
She not tell you?
Yes.
Okay. As you go. Your problem too many. Too many. You know, see this one. Which kind of problem be this? Hey.
Honey, I asked when the contractor is going to start building the house, but his number is not going through.
Hey, is it not obvious to you that I'm very busy?
Sweetheart, what was that about? I was only asking when the contractor is going to start building the house.
You have to leave my office now so that I can concentrate on what I'm doing.
Sweetheart, Williams, did you just ask me to leave your office?
And you, where are you coming from?
Sir, I went to check on one new distributor, sir.
And what did I tell you about this girl here?
Sir, you said, sir, it wasn't my fault. I didn't know she...
Oleka, what did I say?
You said the next time she finds her way into this office that I should consider myself jobless.
Very well.
What's going on here? Williams, did you just ask this thing never to allow me into your office again?
And when I gave you that instruction, I expected you to have passed it down to the security men. Obviously, you didn't.
Sir, I'm sorry, okay? It's not too late. Let me go get them to bundle her out of here.
Sweetheart, what's happening? What's going on here?
Listen to me. I am tired of your stupid demands and your irresponsible behavior. But, anyway, just get out of my office. I expected that when I gave you that instruction, that you have passed it down.
Yes, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you Eno?
Yes, I am.
Eno Basi.
And you are?
Men and their lousy taste. You should learn how to leave other people's boyfriends alone.
What is that? Tell me that.
I don't do everything I fit to do. I don't talk everything I fit to talk.
I went to see Rose and she's already aware I got Eno a job. Now I need to find out how she knew about it.
Did you just ask me that question because you think I'm a prophet? Or you think you're suspecting me I told her?
Kennedy, don't try to be smart with me.
And don't you dare raise your voice at me. Is it because I come running to give you support each time you call at me that you're heartbroken? Is that the reason why you're talking to me like this?
That's not the point right now.
And I don't care what the point is.
This is about me. It's about my relationship. It's about me and my relationship.
Are you telling me that you're not man enough to take charge of your relationship?
I am. I am man enough. But someone is sabotaging my efforts and I need to find out who that person is.
Just find that person and stop sticking your accusing finger at me. Yeah. And I must have gone somewhere to blab and tell someone you get my job. Did you ask her? No! But instead you think you could call me over to your house to interrogate me and ask me questions. You have to put your act together. Yes.
What do I do? Ibube, please allow me be on my prince in peace, please. Oh, jeez. This girl. So you think your pain hurts more than mine? Do you know what I've just lost? Hi. Get lost.
Lost?
You have always been in control. You have always been the one telling me how to make your relationship fruitful. So, you can't possibly lose out on anything. Do you know the guy I told you that I asked William to sack? Yeah?
I never saw this coming. Williams told that idiot never to allow me into his office again. God knows I had wanted to tear that office apart. But I knew the security men were going to give me the beating of a lifetime. So I just have to leave now. I had to leave.
The way that stupid that stupid girl has taken over Kelechi, the way she and some girl gave me a beating of a lifetime. Babes, these babes then beat me, then knock me. If not for God, I thought I was going to die.
Hey, so what do I do? What do I do?
Kennedy said I should oh, never mind.
Kennedy said what?
Baby, the way you are right now, from what you're going through, you're not in the best position to give me any relationship advice. So please just...
Hey. Ha! Oh God.
Tell anybody I got a job for you.
Why? Is there a problem?
Are you alright? I just asked you a question. Instead of giving me an answer, you are asking me a question?
Hey! Kelechi, please, don't let me go mad. You walk into this house. My sister and I greeted you. You refused to answer us. Only for you to start shouting at everybody. Why now? What do you think we are?
Are you talking to me like that?
Kelechi, is there a particular way you want me to talk to you? Considering the way you talk to me.
Enough?
Kelechi.
I see.
You have not seen anything, no? You have not seen anything. You have not seen anything. Your stupid girlfriend came here to insult me. I even thought that she came here to apologize on our behalf. But because you are afraid of her, and she's the one concerning you. Nonsense.
Sister, what was that all about?
What's my own? Because your name is Kelechi, you think that you turn everybody into your house help.
What was that all about?
I don't know. I don't even care.
Sister, you don't care. What if he wakes up by tomorrow morning and decides to evict us?
Hey, let him evict us now. We will survive. The first person that evicted us.
Sister, don't even say that to who is going to survive. Are you
I don't do everything I fit to do. I don't talk everything I fit to talk.
Please, I beg you. Tell me where Nana is. Where is Nana?
If I know where she is, I wouldn't be looking for her with you. So I don't know.
What is going on? Why are you looking for Nana?
Mama, I just want to see Nana.
I tell you, he was the one that sacked her.
Nah, sorry now. I say I'm sorry now. I use verse where another person calls take sack her. But if I see her, I will apologize.
Okay, well, anyways, I don't know where she is.
Did you try to reach her phone?
Yes, Mama, I've been trying, but her number is saying switched off.
You haven't told me why you suddenly started looking for Nana.
But she know the sea, they no grief for me. Upon say I love him so badly. My Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, mama, kuyare zero. Now you I love for my Calabar, Calabar thing sweet. Now you I love my Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, child, no vexo. Now you I love my Calabar, Calabar thing sweet.
Hello, good evening.
Hello. Yeah, it's Oleka. Yeah, I am tired of preaching love, love, love all the time to you, okay? And I want to start practicalizing it.
Oleka, I am tired. I don't want to listen to your...
Hey, hear me out first, okay? You see, I've searched for you everywhere to no avail. I even had to go to the shop where you used to work.
And trust me, I cursed out that short man you used to work for.
You shouldn't have done that.
Why shouldn't I? I gave you a form to fill, and you allowed him to write his name on it. At the end of the day, he drove you. Now tell me, why would I allow him to reap where he didn't sow? Why would I allow him to make millions out of the business I gave to you?
What are you talking about?
I'll try to be truthful. I had wanted my boss to cancel the transaction, but he was busy yesterday. And I have promised myself that I am going to do that first thing in the morning.
Lika, but I told you I don't have a warehouse.
Haven't I told you severally? Now you work out this yourself, okay? See, if you are assigned at least 5,000 bags of rice, and I get you a buyer who is willing to pay at least 2,000 naira profit, do you know how much you stand to gain?
Wait. You said this transaction is worth millions.
Is that her? Yes, she's the one. Let's go. Who is that mood that is following her?
Good morning.
We can't do this girl up because of that boy. We can just knock her down with this car and speed off. Start the car, let's just. Do you have sense? You brought me here to beat up a boyfriend snatcher. You do not bring me here to become a murderer. If you want to kill someone, go and buy yours. Hey, wait. Why are you sounding like this now? I said just hit one side of her leg, just one side. Let's just hit her and speed off your. Why are you sounding like this? You're a craze.
I know that you have every right to be upset with me. As a matter of fact, I know I'm not supposed to come back here.
I know that you love me, and I know that you go eventually come back. Thank you. Welcome back home.
Izugo, are you listening to me at all?
Forget it. See, as I see you here now, are they happy? My heart is jolly. My happiness don't come back. I don't get any grudge again. Don't worry. You're welcome home.
Izugo. See, the thing is that I know that you have every right. You have every right to send me out of this compound. But it's just that I don't know what to do. I'm under a lot of pressure. Like I'm so confused. I don't know what to do, Izugo. I need help. I need your help.
What's with that? Now that rich guy, you know they treat you well.
No. What are you doing here? What do you want? What do you want? You better leave.
You know what? Why you talk to him like that?
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Are you mad? I've been trying to not lose for your head.
What do you want?
Leave my house. Leave her. Brother, she has to go. Brother, leave me alone. She has to go. Leave me.
Brother, leave me alone. They have to go.
Mind yourself. My dear. Don't worry.
As I was saying, you know now, Izugo, I'm just confused.
Confused again? You are not confused enough. You intentionally came here to know if my brother is still alive, so you finish him off with heartbreak. You came to cause more damages. You are not confused. You better leave.
That's not fair now. You know that's not true. How can you say something like that?
Why wouldn't I say a thing like that? Just take a good look at my brother. Do you want to kill him for me? Do you want to kill my only brother for me? He's now a shadow of his old self. Brother, leave me alone. Brother, leave me alone.
You look me finish, you call me shadow. I resemble a shadow for your eye. What did I worry you?
How do you?
You see the dog, Abby? Concern you. Take time, oh. No, put your mouth for something when I concern you. This is a family issue.
Which family?
There, you say you need help, eh?
My dear, I need help, oh. I need help. You know, I know that I feel bad coming here already, but I don't have a choice. It's about that house you spoke to me about. You know, you told me that there was a house you got for me. I just want to know if there is any possibility that you can get the agent to reach some sort of arrangement for me. I would really be grateful.
That's all?
Yes, so that's the only thing that brought me here. The house.
That's all?
The house now. That's what I think.
So, you know, come to tell me, say you love me. Or say you don't come back to me. Hi.
Hey. Izugo, please now. Make you leave this love matter.
Come up here! Come up here! Come up here! Rubbish! Here. Rubbish! What's your problem?
Nena. Oh wow, you disappeared. Just like that, without letting anybody know.
My dear, I never planned it this way. By the way, who was going to miss me?
How can you say a thing like that? Eh? Of course you know I missed you. And I'm sure the other guys have missed you too.
Who?
There was this short guy that came the other time to check on you.
Izugo?
I didn't get the name.
Wait. You mean Izugo came to look for me? Oh, okay. Ada, I'm so tired. I had a very tiring journey. I'll just go in now and freshen up, okay? I'll see you later.
Well, welcome back again. But I'm coming back for what you got for me.
Oh, no problem. Come, give me a hug. Alright, I'll see you later. Alright. Okay. Izugo came to look for me. Has he come out of that shop finally?
Who? The girl of my dream. Kind of girl I want to marry. Can you wake up so we can go to where we're going? Look at that, she's so beautiful. Hey, see, nothing is going to stop me from making that girl. Baby! Let's go. See, wait. You know what? See, please, keep an eye on her while I go there to sort things out. Okay? I'm coming, I'm just... What the...
Yeah, come in. Kennedy. How you doing? Kennedy. That's good.
What are you doing?
Oh, Rose. Hey, come on, let me introduce you guys. Come on. Meet Kennedy, my best friend. Kennedy, this is Rose, my beautiful girlfriend.
It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Just a sec, baby.
Ask you to keep an eye on that girl while I could take care of your own business. You lied to me and told me you didn't know where she left.
Hey, you need to chill, bro. You need to chill. I met her some other time, right? And we got talking.
That girl belongs to me.
Yeah, I know. She could have belonged to you, but right now, she's mine, right? And as my best friend, I don't expect you to jeopardize my interest. Please. Can I count on you? Please? Come on. Chill. Come on.
Hey! Of course not. You've got nothing to say because you just want to play her and dump.
Will you shut up your mouth and get out of my face? This is not all about stabbing my friend in the back. It's all about being man enough to stand up for the love I have always believed in.
I have not insulted you, so don't tell me to shut up. Hey, Bube! Please, let me handle this. You want me to back off? You can handle this, right?
That was what I said.
It's all good. Suit yourself.
Kennedy, do you think I believe a word from all you've just said?
Rose, that day when I saw you in Kelechi's house, I was so pissed. You thought I hated you so much that I could not stand you.
Yeah, I remember.
Listen, I was actually the person who saw you at the state secretariat and pointed you out to Kelechi. I told Kelechi to keep an eye on you while I go sort his problem. When I came back, he said you've already left.
He came to me that day.
You could imagine the shock that day in his house. I have borne out the pains of his betrayal. I actually thought I could forget and forgive, but to be honest with you, I could not.
Kennedy.
Yeah.
What exactly do you want from me? I wasn't too sure you were the one I saw leaving my house that day. So where have you been?
I went away.
Somewhere. Nena, you went somewhere and you didn't deem it necessary to tell me?
Please, it wasn't easy for me.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome.
See, I wasn't thinking straight when I came to your house. But please, don't tell your brother you saw me.
No, I doubt if I'll be able to do that, okay? I want to kill his interest in that girl.
And I'm very sure you're not doing that for me.
And now you know I'll be the happiest person if you get married to my brother.
Sissy, please, I'm done fooling myself. I'm still ashamed the way I tried to force myself into your brother's life.
It's okay. Okay? Don't worry. Listen, he's my brother. I will talk to him.
Say, listen, please, if you really care about me, I mean, if you really take yourself to be my friend, then don't say a word about me to your brother.
Please. Don't worry, I'll handle it. Okay? Don't worry, okay? He's my brother. I'll handle it.
Thank you for coming, my love.
Your love? Do you ever give up?
How am I supposed to? When my whole life revolves around the thoughts of you. These few days I didn't know where you went to were the worst days of my life.
Oleka, are you even for real?
Enina, I am madly in love with you.
By the time we're done with business tomorrow, your bank account will make you understand that I'm capable of doing anything. Anything for you.
Why are you even doing all this for me?
Oh, your eyes. They're so beautiful.
Is that the answer to my question?
Oh, sorry, what was the question again?
Meaning you weren't even listening or what?
Oh, I guess I was lost in your presence. You see, it's so difficult to explain how I feel right now. You look so different. Exquisite. Just like a vintage. Dear, I'm lost for words. I can't explain how stunning you look tonight. You look so beautiful. I'll show you a damn self.
Why do you like making things complicated and still lose out at the end of the day?
Everything is simple and I am not a loser.
Of course you are a loser. I have tried to hook you up with guys like Williams who know how to spend on their women, but you wouldn't listen. When you decide to free yourself from Kelechi's bondage, is his friend going to be your next prison?
Your problem is that you complicate things a lot. Every relationship has its problems and yours is having problems too. But you would always want to think that apart from you, no other girl knows jack about keeping relationships. Anyway, please fix yours first. Fix it first.
I intend to do just that as soon as possible.
Good. Please let me fix mine.
What do you know? What do you know? Lover boy is calling. Be the fool and take the call now. Let him talk you of making you believe that you're the only girl in his life. Be the fool, take the call.
Take this call there. Take it.
God. What else does she want me to do? What else? What else does she want me to do?
Sister, what are we going to do about the house problem?
Why don't you tell me?
How would I know? So you think it's more important for you to move out of this place than it is to me, eh? Is that what you think? I barely just had a job. I have not even been paid my first salary. And I'm making sure that I do everything to see that we don't go through such embarrassment again. Yeah, all you do is to keep asking me questions.
Sister, I didn't say you've not been...
Then stop making me feel like I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm sorry if I made you to feel that way. It's just that I don't want Kelechi to come here and throw us out.
Until we are thrown out into the street, I will keep looking for an alternative. Can you leave me alone? Yes? You're welcome.
My name is Mr. Edwin Okoro, your landlord.
Landlord. Sir. Welcome, sir. Sir, please. We hope there is no It's no problem.
I don't think so. Anyway, Kelechi said I should give this to you.
Thank you, sir.
I beg to take my leave.
Okay, sir.
Sister. Yes? See your name. He did everything with your name. Yes, he did. That means you deal with him directly, not through Kelechi.
Yes, I will.
Oh, sister. Oh my God. Could I have been totally wrong about him?
Yes, you have.
Don't kill him.
Kelechi, Kelechi is just... I don't understand.
Don't keep me now.
I have to go to work.
I have to go to work! Yeah. I have to go to
work! What is our customers? They no one come to school. Good afternoon, sir.
I'm sure my money is ready.
Now today you give me now. Today never finish now. Give me some time now. You know, I just finished paying house rent now. Huh?
My friend, I'm talking about your shop rent, and you're telling me stupid stories about your house rent. What's wrong with you, my friend?
Biko, which house rent is he talking about?
You don't know, go mind your business. See, Ogokota, I understand now. I don't understand what you talk. See, if I tell you what happened to me, if I see yourself go begin the pity for me, you go they cry for me. Child. Oh, where's you go?
My friend, what kind of concert are you putting on here?
Kota, what do you mean? I say, what do you mean? And they tell you say something happened to me, they tell me say concert. If not be say, you balance me that money where I pay for house rent, I for take I'm settle you now. I for take I'm settle you.
Okay, listen. Ezugo or Ezebwe, by the time I come back here tomorrow and my money is not ready, I will hand over this shop to a serious person. Personally, I will do that.
I will look you finish and I wonder how I go create you finish, come give you engine block hats. What kind of obiakpo person are you?
Okay, you're not calling me names, huh? Me, obiakpo person, eh? Okay. Ezugo, wait until tomorrow, okay? Then we will see. Just don't worry.
Hey, brother Ezugo, which house were you talking about with him? So this is why you asked Eno and the sister to stay back. You paid for a house. What
you concern you for the house where I pay for? No, they put eyes for business when they concern you. Now my money. I pay for house. Now my money go be my own. It's my money.
Sorry, Anyways, I love the fact that you're trying to console yourself. But let me ask you one question, brother. What do you have left? You have absolutely nothing left.
It's not man. I get plans. I have my plans.
You don't have a single plan, brother. You don't, because if you do have a plan, you will start by going back to that company to see if there's any way you make things work out again.
Just like what? Something like what?
Nena secured a distributorship for you. And the least, brother, this is something she could not even do for herself, but she did it for you. You lost it all. Because of that calabar, that mom girl that does not even care about you. The only thing she wants is for you to be spending on her and her sister. Let me ask you one single question. Is this how you want to continue? Is this how you want to live as a man?
In the past couple of days, we spent more money than I can recover in months. I've been pretending it's not my business, so. But to be honest...
Hey! It's not your business at all. Just mind your own business.
But why are you doing this?
What in that one coming? Huh?
I've always wanted it to be better. I've always wanted your business to grow. I've always wanted the best for you. And that is because
you waiting?
Sometimes I really wish you could understand how much I...
There you go. So I listen to Nana, my life will not be better like this. Yes, I did now. Peace. You get money there?
Which money? From where I did work? No get money. What do you want to take money do?
I want to call.
What do you want to call?
They call them now. They go say the number they know they're available. And the next one they say the number they switch off. I want to make they call the number till they go switch them on.
Why do you want to call her now? Eh? When she was here, you were just treating her like a piece of trash. I don't have money to buy a recharge card. No problem. Now, when you buy the recharge card, now you give me one and take one. So we'll be trying the number together.
Now the money now.
Why I go open up? Why I go open up? Call chairman for phone before I go open up.
What's going on here?
Madam, now this girl, Oga gave her an order that I should not allow her to enter this place. And she has been standing here. I told her to call Oga. She no agree. I told her to leave. She no agree.
Young lady, I think you should call the chairman. Or, you can just leave.
Please hold it right there. Why are you to tell me what to do?
Excuse me?
You heard me right. Because you're standing at the other side of the gate doesn't give you the authority to take sides with this lousy man right here. Anyway, I know you're lousy too.
I don't know you, and I don't think I care. I think you should listen to the gate man, because it's very unbecoming of a lady like you to make a nuisance of yourself the way you're doing.
I have suffered. Everybody have suffered. Because you snatched Rose's boyfriend doesn't mean you can snatch mine. You know what? I will deal with you.
Listen, I don't know what your filthy mouth is blabbing, but the truth is that you're not getting in here. I work here. For your information, I'm a bona fide staff of this company. My job does not include sleeping around, which seems to be your chosen career. Now stop embarrassing yourself and get out of here. Chinedu, make sure this thing doesn't get anywhere into this premises.
Hey, you called me thin. My friend, open this gate.
Where they go? They go.
Open this gate.
Leave this place without
open this gate.
Throw you out. Are you mad? Okay, stand there. You will see what they do thief. Wait for them.
I don't do everything I fit to do. I don't talk everything I fit to talk. But she know the sea, ain't no grief for me. Upon say I love him so badly. My Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, mama, kuyare zero. Now you I love my Calabar, Calabar thing sweet.
Let me be this. So you felt like this before?
Good day.
Sorry, I don't call your number all this way, but the number no they go.
Easy go. What can I do for you?
Hey, I say make I come beg you. I know say you the verse. Now make I come beg you.
What do you think you're doing?
Hey, huh? I say make I need that and beg you well, make you understand, for you to forgive, huh? Forgive. I know say I don't offend you.
By the way, I told Peace not to let you know I'm around. Tell her I said thank you very much.
Hey, my sister don't say you there around. She don't tell me. Nana. Hey, I don't kill her. I don't kill her. Wait small, eh? Make we just rest small, make we talk. I beg.
1 minute.
I say make I come beg you. You understand? Make you come back. For sure, but make you begin the work again. Make you forget everything when don't happen.
You see, it's a good. Thank you for the offer. But I'm sorry, I cannot work for you anymore. I've got admission into the university and I...
University? You dey go university?
Yes.
Hey.
So you see, I will have to channel most of my energy into the school as soon as they call off the strike. And the little time I have now was spending with the man in my life.
Hey, man?
Yes.
You have a man in your life now?
Izugo, I have an appointment with my man, so please, excuse me.
Izugo, you're not a man. You're not a man. Man, wait small now, make we talk now, eh?
Upon say I love him so badly, my Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, dumbo, now you I love, my Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, no vexo, now you I love, my Calabar, Calabar thing
Why don't you come inside? Let me drop you off.
I'm fine.
Oh, look at you. After all the stress you've undergone today, you're still looking so beautiful.
Thank you.
Talking about stress, do you know stress is one of the most dangerous silent killers we have in this country? People take it for granted. Why don't we go somewhere and relax and take something to drink, eat?
Don't worry, I'll pass. I'll just go home and rest. I'm really tired.
I know, let's go somewhere and relax so stress doesn't kill either of us.
Before I count to 10, if you don't take your stinking hands off my shirt, I'm going to show you the stuff I'm made of. 1, 2.
It's like I came at the wrong time, right? Anyway, I'll see you later.
Baby, it's not what you're thinking, okay? I know what you're thinking, but it's not what it looks like.
And what does it look like?
Ifeoma, I have warned you. Stay out of this. Sweetie, as I was saying, you see...
Oleka, what is she talking about?
My dear, if you know what is good for you, stay away from this babu. He has made his career to pregnant all the girls in this neighborhood. He goes.
Oleka, I asked what she's...
Ifeoma, why have you decided to be a witch? Must you pour sand into other people's garden? What kind of nonsense is this? Sweetheart, see, it's not what you're thinking, okay? Okay? Just calm down. Let's just go somewhere quiet and talk things out, please.
Are you pregnant for him?
Yes, I am 3 months gone. He goes.
Oh, no, wait. Sweetie, come. Oh! And you, if I don't get her back, consider yourself dead.
Also, consider yourself dead if you don't take care of me and this baby.
Oh, you still have the guts to talk back at me?
Yes.
You have the guts to talk back at me?
Yes.
Mama, who you are zero? Now you are love for my Calabar. Calabar.
So let's go, you're back. Just here. How did you go? How did you go now?
Jesus! You don't know what you did, Abby. You don't know what you did.
Bro, what did I do now? Why are you eating me like that?
Yeah, what did I do? How you gonna say I don't look for that girl? You see me, don't let me know.
It's not my fault because I promised I wasn't going to tell anyone that she's around.
You see how Mumu? You see how you Mumu rich? Again, why they look for? You see her? See, you not gonna tell me.
But she came to the house now. Did she not tell you that she was coming to the house?
What did?
She came to the house.
What did you talk? When?
Yesterday.
See. Wait. How she go come house? Stay. She can't tell you to make you not tell me.
She came and saw you and Neno and she left. If she had not seen you and Neno, she wouldn't have left. I begged you, allow me to chase someone Calabar away, but you wouldn't just let me do my mind. Okay, see it now. See it now. She has left now and now you're hitting me anyhow.
Hey!
So you not tell me sorry now. You not tell me sorry.
No. Hey! Don't. Hey! Let there be peace.
Rose! Rose! Where could she be? Bros. Good evening.
Good evening.
Have you seen Rose?
Rose? Yeah. No, I've not seen her today.
Since morning?
I just told you I've not seen her today.
Yeah, you said so. Did you see, never mind. No problem.
Why?
Brother, why what?
The kind of embarrassment with that girl Nana give me today, eh? She insulted me, eh? The girl just leave me, pack me, go outside. She don't even care whether I did there. She go there talk with another man.
Hey. Why are you worried because she's talking to another man? You never liked her now.
Don't worry, I no send.
Brother, are you jealous? Are you jealous now?
I be jealous anything. In fact, where she go?
Brother, leave that thing. Leave him. I know you're jealous.
I be jealous anything.
But what?
Come
I
on,
know you're
nonsense.
jealous because she's seen another man. But your ego will not let you accept it. See, let me tell you, brother, just swallow your pride. Tell her you have a feelings for her. Okay, fine. If you don't want to talk to her about relationship, you can even talk to her about the distributorship because that's the only hope we have right now.
I don't know your friend. Talk to her. Go tell her something.
Something like what?
Don't tell her anything. Don't worry, I go do it myself, I go make sure I treat the fuck up.
No problem.
And they come. Lock shop, Let I go somewhere. Okay?
No worry.
Why are you not taking your calls?
What were you expecting? You must be a dummy for asking me such a stupid question.
Inena, please listen to me, okay? You see, that was a mistake I made in the past, okay? It was a mistake I made long time ago, even before it became clear to me that you are the woman I need in my life. Please do not judge me with that one mistake. I am far better than that, believe me.
I will appreciate if you stop bothering my life, Olika.
No, I won't stop. And then I won't stop bothering you, okay? I love you. And I know deep down in you, what you feel for me is love.
Olika, get out of my house, now.
Inena, I know you have every reason to be angry, okay? You have every reason to even ask me to leave this place, and I will. But please listen to me. That was a mistake. It was a mistake I made in the past. See, why don't we forget about all this and move on, please? You see that girl, she's an enemy of progress, believe me. Believe me, Nina.
Olika, just go home and forget you ever met somebody like me.
No, wait a minute, Nina, you don't mean that, do you?
Every single word I said.
Now you listen. If you do that, if you try that, I will make sure personally that you don't benefit from the distributorship I gave to you. Try it. I am not joking. That's not a threat.
You are pathetic. If you actually think it is because of that distributorship I came to you, then I'm very sorry to tell you that you must be a very big black dummy.
Inena, you call me a dummy. I'm a dummy, right? No, you call... Okay, no problem. No problem.
Who is there?
How you there?
They fine.
I say make I come down now una dey now.
They fine. We are okay.
Where you know? Where you know there?
She went out. She went to see her fiance.
Fiance?
Yes, her fiance. She went to see him.
Her fiance? Maybe the man that want to marry her.
You correct now. The man won't marry her. But which one be you?
How can you? We promise me say you go do everything, make your sister understand say I want her, I love her, even if for her to love me, even if not small. How can?
Because me try. I try.
You don't late, you say you don't late. Let's go. Sammy, you're here. How about it? Yes. Welcome. And sister, let me leave the both of you to discuss. Wait, what's there to discuss? But is there any problem?
No. As you see me so, I wear problem like a mother. And you, we supposed they by my side, they hold my conscience, can't abandon me. You no good now. Check them now. You were supposed to say something inside you supposed to tell you say we fit marry.
Ezogo, you're just overflogging this issue. Eh? You're overflogging everything. I thought I made myself clear from the outset that nothing would possibly happen between you and I. Eh? I made myself very clear now. Why do you keep doing this?
No, wait, cool down. No. I know they talk about marriage now, not be marriage talk. I come to know how you go help me recover the money where I give your landlord. Eh? Because as you see me so, I need money past church people.
Ezogo, see, for everything that you have done to me, and for everything that you have done for me, I really appreciate it. And I don't know how I won't take ever pay you back for this world. But as for Ignatius, I've decided to forgive him. And as such, I will never be able to ask him for that money again. But you see that money, I will pay you back. I will pay you back that money as soon as I'm being paid. You know that now I have a good paying job. So I will definitely pay you back. Just be a bit patient with me. I'll pay you back.
But wait, Joe. Is it true that you want to see the man that wants to marry you?
Huh? For where now?
The man that wants to marry you.
Marry me?
How?
Kennedy, what's going on?
What do you mean what's going on?
You have refused to take any of my calls and you have not returned any.
Have you come here to play questions and answers with me? Or you came here to apologize?
Apologize for what? For goodness sakes, we are friends and there are things you shouldn't allow to come between our friendship.
Really?
Yes! You shouldn't have allowed the little quarrel we had in my house to be a problem. It's quite petty and uncalled for.
What do you really want from me?
What does it look like I want from you? Alright, let's talk about Rose.
And what about Rose?
It's not rocket science that I love Rose from here to the moon and back. What I want to know is why it has remained difficult for her to accept me back.
And what makes you think I know?
Give it out! What did you tell Ezugo? Stay here right now. What did you tell Ezugo?
Sister, you know that Ezugo.
Look, I need for you to understand that I can totally handle my affairs the way I want it. Do you understand me?
Sister, did I do anything
Yes,
wrong?
you did everything wrong. I told you I was going to see Kelechi. When did Kelechi become my fiancé? When?
Okay, sister, see, it's because you don't want Ezugo anymore. Start
thinking for me! Okay? Start thinking for me! Start thinking for me! Before I break your head in this house. Are you mad? It was the same you. This stupid girl. It was the same you that wanted me to marry Ezugo. No, you started scheming on how I'm going to marry Kelechi. The same you. This same you said that Kelechi will refer to us as crappy girls. The same you.
And sister, that was because I wasn't sure.
If you don't stop this rubbish, if I hear anything from your mouth, I will strangle you this afternoon. This same you was the one who nearly made me to go and get married to our former landlord as a third wife. Who said that you're not big enough to get married? Eh? Are you not big enough to get married yourself? Fool! I said to God, tell me one more time I see. Idiot! Nonsense!
I want you to get married to that sister.
I know I've never really admitted it. And I'm sorry I went after Rose, knowing that you first indicated interest in her. I'm sorry. Friends again?
Forgiving you.
Thanks. So, you think I still stand a chance of getting Rose back in my life?
Just play your card very well.
I'm going to get her a car.
A car?
Yeah, a nice little car.
I really don't think... I didn't say it's the reason she's trying to leave you.
Don't try to discourage me, bro. Don't. I have made up my mind. I'm getting my girl back.
It's okay, it's okay. Nice one.
Tell me this is a joke. I wish I could. That girl disgraced and insulted me.
It's obvious you're still pained. So tell me, what are you going to do about it?
Me? Rose? We are both her victims. Let's make sure we deal with her. Whatever it is, let's just make sure we...
Oh my goodness. Anyway, did you just say we are going to? Please, 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 please. If you have any plans of doing anything to her, count me out. I've moved on.
How can you move on now, when that girl has made a mess of your relationship?
You have always wanted me to do away with Kelechi. You know, if I was thinking straight, I would have thanked her instead of going to fight with her.
Breaking up with Kelechi should have been on your own terms, not hers.
And when I told you to hit her just a little with your car, what did you tell me?
That is different now. It would have resulted to murder, and you know what that means.
Sweetheart, this is different as well.
Rose, we can't allow that girl to take both your boyfriend and mine. Let's do something. Let's give her the taste of her medicine. Let's just, I don't know, anything.
Ebube, you are on your own. You are so on your own.
Rose!
See as my life done bent like crayfish oil. Something we're supposed to be soft like banana. Now even they strong past concrete. Yes, everybody abandon me. Why you know they do me this kind of thing? Why you know? People just abandon me like say I know they even exist. That one, what did they call in the night? You want to make a fried egg for her before she go no say Namibia.
Izugo.
Mama.
What are you doing here talking to yourself?
Mama, you know better as I talk to myself since I don't get anybody to talk to.
Is there something you're not telling me? What is the problem? Haven't I been there for you? Peace is there if you want somebody to talk to.
You see, Mama, see as you just talk, peace is there. As you talk, now, it's pure for your eyes. Check now, you know pure.
Izugo. Haven't I and peace been for you?
Mama, no talk go that side. No talk. You and peace can do everything, but there's something you and peace cannot do for me. There's something you not go fit do for me. Mama, just allow me. Allow me make I just think straight. Make I think straight, Allow me be.
There is something I and peace cannot do for you as women. Those are the things only your wife can do for you. It's in your hands now. I've been hammering it to you to get married. You see?
Mama, Mama, no be that side at the talk go. Eh? No be marriage talk at the talk now. You understand? Oh.
My Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, Mama, Kuyare Zero. Now you are love for my.
Come here, you come. Where are you going? Wait! Go back.
How?
Go back. How do you enter here? Where do you think you're going?
Enter here. You stay here, they sleep. They ask me how to.
Hey. What are you doing here?
That's the business I come now.
What business? Eh? You and who? My friend, will you get out of this place before?
Do that now. What you smoke, sir? Then I transfer business with my name. Now the business I can arrange. They have to talk another thing.
Oh, you think this is a joke, right? And you?
Okay, I don't understand.
Did your brain go on leave when you allowed this riffraff to come in the premises?
If you like, you call me names way past riffraff. The thing where the important be say, I want to do business, and I can't do business.
Oleka, I'm hearing your voice. What's wrong?
What else, sir? Yes, sir.
So we carried out an investigation and found out that there are some discrepancies with the paper this man submitted. Besides, he doesn't have a warehouse. And I've been trying to explain to him politely that he's not qualified to be one of our distributors.
Oga, before you come, this man just there, they blow grammar. They speak grammar when me no self no understand. He don't show now, he won't take me shine. Now lie yo. First of all, he won't use grammar, they cover the wuru when they do. Then secondly, he let me show you the papers. The something where he say they're wrong for my papers. When they go make me be the distributor.
Oleka, sir, is he on the list of the new distributors?
Oh, yes, sir, he is, but he doesn't have a warehouse.
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
If you don't have a big warehouse, I'm afraid you cannot be one of our distributors.
Oga, no be by warehouse. Now by heart where they hustle. Me, I'm a hustler. I dey hustle. Warehouse or no warehouse. Give me no trailer. A trailer load of rice. I go deliver.
Oleka.
Sir.
Ask Enobasi to bring his papers to me in the office. Okay?
Okay, sir.
You have nothing that I want. I'm just wondering why Rose thinks you're a good friend.
Excuse me?
Now listen. If you are happy with your relationship, that is, if you have any, I am wondering why you are bent on destroying what Rose and I have together.
You think I'm the one destroying your relationship?
It shouldn't have taken you this long to realize it.
I don't know you and I don't care to know who you think you are.
Oh.
I and Rose have been friends for donkey years, even before you dreamt of coming to her life. So I know what's good for her and what's bad for her.
Listen.
No, you listen. You and your friends are the worst thing that ever happened to Rose.
You know what? I am going to make you regret your words. I am so going to take care of Rose that in a way that you can never imagine. I'm going to get her things that you can never get for yourself, nor from any man.
Whatever.
I don't talk everything I fit to talk. But she know the sea, ain't no grief for me. Upon say I love him so badly. My Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, Mama, Kuyare Zero. Now you I love my Calabar, Calabar being sweet.
But I was begging him now. He didn't want to listen to me now.
Listen, Bia, Ezugo, you are not just stupid. You also ask stupid questions. Listen, you see, if you don't pay me my rent for this shop, this shop will remain locked.
Brother, because...
Shut up! Until you give me my money you're owing me. Is that understood? Okay? Listen, you never finish. If you don't pay in a week time, I will give this shop out to another person.
Uncle, you don't go there like that. Uncle, please.
Wait it up.
You don't go there.
Now you go stop me. If I say I'll kill you now. You know what I'm saying? If I say get out! Pay me my money!
How could you get into trouble that left you this bruised? Eh?
But I begged you not to fight him. Did I not? I begged you not to fight him.
You dey craze?
Whether I dey craze? Ask me another thing now. No, go ahead and ask me another thing, because you know that's what your problem is. You don't believe any other person knows what is right. You believe you're the only person that knows what is right. Oh yeah, look at it now. You're facing it.
See this girl. Let me talk to you like that.
Please. Don't talk to your elder brother like that.
Mama, just leave me. Allow me to express myself, because Brother Ezugo brought this upon himself. Oh yeah, look at it now. You've lost Nena, even the big business she brought to you. Even your shop, everything. It's finished. Because of that Calabar girl that does not even care about you. If you are listening to us, all this wouldn't have happened. Yeah, look at you now.
Please.
Leave me, because my brother has nothing left. Absolutely nothing. Hey, Ripogia.
Ezugo.
Mama.
You have nothing left.
Hey. Hey, easy.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness.
You like them?
I love them. They're beautiful.
Oh, I saw them and I said I should get them for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You don't need to thank me. See, you deserve more than that. I just want to let you know that this smile on your face will never cease to close on.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate.
Peace.
You're not here with us.
Eno, what are you doing here? What do you want?
I came to see him.
You came to see him? After all you did to him, you still have the guts to come and look for him.
I'm very sorry for all that happened.
Sorry for what? Eno, sorry for what? You made him spend all he had on you, yet you left him for that guy that got a house for you and your sister. Here you are telling us that you're sorry. Okuya?
Make una leave her now. Huh? She's not the cause of what happened. Make una leave her.
Ezugo, what is the problem? How can you keep defending a girl that made you cry?
Ezugo, can I speak with you for a minute?
I say make they leave you, make you they go. Maybe say I want to see you or even talk to you. I beg, make you they go.
Anyway, I spoke with the boss after you left. And I managed to convince him to allow you retain your job as our distributor. So you no longer have a problem being our distributor. Yeah, in this envelope contains all your documents as regards you as our major distributor.
You serious?
I'm very serious.
Thank you. Try. You don't save my life. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, thank you. You saved my life. Try.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
See, Ezugo, I want to officially thank you for all that you did for my sister and I. My God will always bless you for me. I really appreciate everything. And you'll always be my friend, you know?
Thank you. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you. Take care, okay? I'll be on my way now.
Hey, brother, so you hugged her? Eh? Did you just hug her? Brother, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
This will just revive my life back now. Carry my life back to the track. I hug her. No, come, make I hug you. Come, make I hug you.
Just giving you back what you gave to me. You don't. Brother!
To say I listened to Eno long time ago, I for not enter this wahala. Because Eno be don't tell me say make I forget about her. But I no listen.
My son, thank God it's in the past now. You can concentrate and build your life once again.
Yes, sir. Mama, I no go try mess up again.
My brother, I'm so glad you're happy now. You don't know how happy I am.
Why I no go happy? When I don't say I don't come out to go. Now so my life just come bounce back again. They happy.
And there's something I would like to talk to you about.
Nothing be that.
I've been wondering if you just look for Nena and offer her a job when you start off.
Hi, my sister. I don't try. She said she no get time again. She dey prepare for her school. The little time where she get now, she won't spend that with her man. She not even allow me to explain to her. She not even give me time.
You know she helped you to become a big distributor you are today.
I know.
So I think it would be fair if you just call her and tell her that you've gotten it and offer her a job. You know that girl is a very nice girl.
I think your sister has a point there.
When I know they hear this one, why they talk? She no get time again. She dey enter school. She dey spend the time with her man. She no even stay dey listen to me. You know they hear am.
But you still try now.
I'll just try. I'll talk to her. Oh, that girl is a very nice girl.
Alichi, calm down. I'll soon be on my way. Okay, hold on.
I beg.
The door was open not because of you.
I beg, no vex. I say make I come plead with you, I beg. Say make I come thank you for all the things where you do for me, especially putting my name for that distributor business. I now realize say na mumu I dey mumu all this while. Even the time where I take vex sack you, I don't know what worry me that time. Now small crazy come worry me that time. I beg, make you forgive me.
It's okay, I've heard. Can you now go?
I know. I fit take God beg you for another thing.
What is it?
Make you come back, make you start the business again, make you dey work for me.
Ezugo, I don't want to be a sales girl anymore. And I've told you that.
Where you dey go?
It's none of your business. And if it's because of that distributorship that you actually came to meet me, I will advise you forget about it though. Because Oleka would never allow that to happen.
I beg you forgive me. Now I can't realize say I love you well. All those why I dey mumu myself. Since that time when you tell me about that man, that jealousy won't kill me. All this while now I can't realize say na mumu I dey mumu myself. I beg.
Kelechi, Kelechi.
What are you people doing here?
We are be boy like you now. I will, allow us to begin talk. But as Oga where I be now, I want to talk to your Oga. And now your guy they look for.
I'm sure you must have smoked something before coming here.
We had to see your boss. And he's waiting for us.
Tell him.
You're looking for my boss.
Oh, yeah.
And you have an appointment with my boss. Well, the funny thing is that you cannot even see my boss because he's not yet in the office. And you, if you are here because of the business I would have had with you, if not for your stupidity, consider it out of your reach.
You be mumu. And your greatest problem is say, you never understand. Then sit and reason, say you be correct mumu.
Watch your tongue, okay? Watch your tongue. See, you don't even have the kind of warehouse we're looking for.
Talking about warehouse. I repeat again, now mumu you be. As you be so now, you be mumu.
Hi. Hello. Shall we go now?
Yeah, let's go. Follow me, good. If he has money and my baby water, say hi, I don't get warehouse, I don't pick up.
Hey, please come on.
I don't do everything I fit to do. I don't talk everything I fit to talk. But she know the sea, they no grief for me. Upon say I love him so badly, my Calabar baby.
Excuse me.
Well done, bros.
Are you looking for Ezugo or you want to rent the shop?
I'm looking for Ezugo.
Well, he no longer stays here.
Where does he stay now?
I don't know. Well, let me tell you. If you want to buy rice or beans, you don't have to waste your time looking for Ezugo. There are so many other people who can sell rice and beans for you.
I don't want rice. I don't want to buy beans. I'm looking for Ezugo. I need to see him.
Well, no problem. I don't know. He no longer stays here. Bye-bye.
Come. Wait now, bros.
Hello, where?
Bros, what on me?
Where?
I think I know this face.
Yeah, they carry many people for my case. I know me.
No. You're the guy that carries Ezugo around. I know this face. Yes, I know you.
Ezugo?
Yes. You used to carry him to a shop to deliver beans.
Hey, madam, who you come be?
My name is Ogechi, Eno's friend. I've been trying so hard to locate Ezugo. Please, can you take me to him?
I hope my better say they look for Ezugo.
Of course, it's for good, of course.
Okay, I will take you to Ezugo.
You will? Thank you very much. Thank you.
My Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, mama, zero. Now you I love for my Calabar, Calabar thing sweet, mama, now you I love my Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, mama,
Sorry, I'm looking for Ezugo.
Ezugo don't pack on my since now.
Hey! Jesus.
Let's say from Falcon.
Not really. Can you tell me where I'll find him?
Is there any problem?
No, everything is fine. No problem. I need to see him.
Ezugo don't leave for GRA now.
Eh?
Yeah.
GRA.
Now if you see him now, a big boy.
Ezugo. GRA.
Ezugo, my man.
But she know the sea, ain't no grief for me. Upon there I love it.
Who be that?
I'm here.
You know who?
I did fine.
Who they find?
I did fine.
Talk now, who they find?
Ezugo.
Oga.
Ezugo.
No, they talk about that. You know, tell you come.
Huh?
You know, tell you come. Come now.
Huh? Ezugo.
Come now, come. Madam, she's looking for Oga.
I'm looking for Ezugo. Another girl again?
Yeah, hi.
I'm looking for Ezugo. And you are? My name is Ogechi.
Ah, Ogechi.
Ezugo.
No, I don't tell.
It's good to see you again, Ezugo.
Thank you. What bring you come here?
I'm looking for no. I thought if I found you, at least you could give me some information on where to reach her.
That girl, what did Papa do? That girl don't be small, oh.
I know. That's why I'm looking for her.
And even your Papa said, he still they owe me. That your Papa, he still they owe me. And that money, I go come collect them back.
Don't worry, I'll tell him. But do you know where I can find her now?
You know. Don't worry, we'll go find them now. But make you come inside, make you relax, drink something.
Come in.
Hi. I tried to call you severally, but you were not picking my calls, so I thought I'd come personally.
And you are?
You once helped me get accommodation and a job.
I know.
That's right, same old Eno. You know, after the landlord brought the tenancy agreement, I tried to reach out to you just to say thank you, but since you weren't picking up, I decided I'd take my chances and just come here and see you myself.
Why don't you sit down and share a drink with me?
Nah, thank you. I'll take a rain check on that.
Sure. Just let me take care of this person, yeah? Yes. You look so classy. You look classy. So beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
Because if my memory serves me right, you once referred to my sister and I as crappy.
I did?
Yes, you did.
That must be the most stupid thing I've ever said in this life. Forgive my ignorance and lack of tact. I'm sorry.
That's alright. Look, just sit down. I'll help you clear this, please. Just, you've had enough. Can you just sit down, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. So, you're not going to have any more of this? And where is your bar or your dining or something?
No, I don't know how you managed to be here. I've searched for you everywhere I could. I just want to say I'm sorry. I got you all wrong. Okay, I deeply apologize. I'm so sorry.
Okay, Chief. Thank you. What for? Thank you for being a part of what brought me here.
I'm sorry. I should have heard you out. I later found out that my father was the one sabotaging all your effort of getting a job.
You don't have to apologize for him. I forgave him long time ago.
Really?
So tell me, how did you find me?
Ezugo. He told me you work here now.
Ezugo? Wow, where did you see him?
I went to his house. So sad you guys didn't end up as husband and wife.
Yeah, he was never meant to be, my friend. But he's such a nice guy. He is. Well, I have a man in my life now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
He's even getting married. Isn't that great?
It's beautiful.
I'm telling you.
I mean, he deserves the best. He's a fantastic person. I'm so happy for him. I mean, I'm happy for everything. God is just awesome. Come here. I missed you.
For a very long time, you have cared about me, but I never really understood. When I look in your eyes, I see emotion, nothing but true devotion, bringing me close to you. I can see now that you've been loving me for a long time, but I never knew, never cared for you, and you've been needing me for a long time. Now it's clear somehow, and I need you now. I need you now. I need you I don't do everything I fit to do. I don't talk everything I fit to talk. But she know the see, ain't no grief for me. Upon day I love him so badly. My Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, Mama, Kuyare zero. Now you I love my Calabar, Calabar king sweet. Now you I love my Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, child, no vexo. Now you I love my Calabar, Calabar king sweet. Now you I love. My Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, Mama, Kuyare zero. Now you I love my Calabar, Calabar king sweet. Mama, now you I love my Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, Mama, Kuyare zero. Now you I love, oh my Calabar. Calabar king sweet, oh, mama. Now you I love, oh, my Calabar baby, my Calabar sweetie, mama. Kuyare zero. Now you I love, oh my Calabar. Calabar king sweet, oh.